You are here with By the Cover. Today I'll be reviewing Dust by Hugh Howey. This is the third and final book in the Silo series. This book was 468 pages and took me 4 days to read. I would rate this book a 7.75 out of 10. This review will contain spoilers, so if you do not want to hear those, click off now. The synopsis. Dust returns to follow Juliet in Silo 18 as she attempts to reach her friends in Silo 17. Meanwhile, Donald tries to dismantle the authoritarian system before the original creators retaliate. As far as my likes with the book, if you haven't seen my review on Shift, I wasn't a big fan of that entry because it was a prequel and it took us away from the primary storyline with Juliet. This book, however, returns us to that primary plotline, and it incorporates Silo 1 and 17 from Shift, which is a concept that I enjoyed far better this time around. I did like how everything was brought together, and the storylines now intertwined. Reading the third book has improved my feeling on the second book quite a bit. There was a side story with some detective characters in Silo 1, and I thought their conversations were awesome. The book was pretty emotional, which was great. I was really rooting for the good guys throughout the book, and I was immersed and invested in them making it. Overall, I liked all three storylines equally, and I really enjoyed the ending of the book. As far as my dislikes, while I didn't think the pacing was impacted in a large way, there was a good portion of the first 150 pages that was a bit slow. I also thought portions of Charlotte's storyline were a bit slow as well. I think overall that some characters in the book really didn't get the focus that they deserved, and after reading the entirety of the series, I'm just not a big fan of the antagonists. The way they were defeated I felt was very lackluster, and it wasn't as satisfying as I would have liked it to be. I think overall it was a great concept, and Hugh Howey built a fairly unique story with some very strong character work. He also did a great job on the environment and the atmosphere. It really felt like you were right there with these characters. I found the first and third books very exciting and engaging. The second book wasn't my favorite, but the final book made me appreciate the second book more. Overall, I think I'd give the series as a whole a 7.5 out of 10. I'm definitely glad that I read it. That's about it. We'll catch you later.